Today's video, guys, is sponsored by Zero FG Energy, and we are doing a giveaway. Quick note, this is a very aesthetically pleasing can of an energy drink. Like, I don't know why, it's just so nice. But guys, I've teamed up with Zero FG Energy to do a giveaway. You're gonna see right here, this is the page doing a giveaway for 2 free VIP pit pass tickets to the Talladega race in October. You will get full access to pit road, the pit box, and photo ops with Brandon Brown, who Zero FG Energy is sponsoring that weekend. And it is a full VIP treat. I've been a VIP guest at some NASCAR races before. It's an experience you don't want to miss. So we're doing a giveaway. Here's all you have to do. In the description and the pinned comment, there's a link. That's going to take you to this page. Just fill in your email address, first name, last name, and then follow Zero FG on Instagram. That's all you have to do. Then you will be entered into the giveaway, and we will announce a winner shortly. It is so aesthetically pleasing. My goodness. It actually tastes really good. Holy crap. I'm not even kidding. That was the first time I tried this. It actually tastes really good. What the hell? Shout out to Zero FG Energy. They do have 2 actual different energy drinks. They have a sugar option and a sugar-free option. So check them out. And thank you to them for sponsoring the video. Now let's get into it. The 2023 NASCAR Cup Series schedule. How's it going, guys? Hopefully everyone's having a good Wednesday. I'm feeling a little bit better. Not 100%, but a little bit better. And NASCAR, technically, at the time of recording, it is 12:37. If you guys want to see a funny photo of Sky, he is my lock screen. So, yep, that is him. Looking all twisted like a little... Look at that. Twist like it's playing Twister. Beautiful scenes. But NASCAR hasn't actually announced the schedule yet. However, the man who announced Kyle Busch going to RCR, Jordan Bianchi, who works for The Athletic, has. He has the schedule, and he has put an article on The Athletic, which I am subscribed to, and so I will be using some things from the article, but I feel kind of wrong for doing that because obviously The Athletic is a subscription-based thing. So I do want to point out that you guys probably should go subscribe to The Athletic. I am subscribed. I've been subscribed for over a year. It is the best for like sports journalism, announcements, and all that stuff, especially if you're following like basketball, football, European football, and motorsports as well. The Athletic has everything for you guys. So he was the one that broke the news, and so we're gonna go look at it right now. Okay, so here we are again. Remember to subscribe to The Athletic, and congratulations, Jordan Bianchi, on breaking the news. Again, I'm not going to show you guys everything that's in here because I don't want to, obviously, like, I don't want to do that. It's his work, so I'm not going to show you guys everything, but we'll show you like the beginning stuff that you can see even if you aren't subscribed, and then the schedule as well. There is a typo in the schedule, which I hope they fix soon. You guys will see it in a second here. Real quick, shout out to all the Patreon members as always for supporting the channel. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you guys so much for always supporting. Now let's get into it. So the schedule is not that much different. So he says here, previously announced races at the new downtown Chicago street course and the return to North Wilkesboro will highlight an otherwise largely unchanged 2023 NASCAR Cup Series schedule when it is released later on Wednesday. The Athletic has learned the 2023 Cup playoffs will remain identical to this year's version, and there is just one notable date shift. It's Richmond's second race moves from August to July, and the Indianapolis road course moves from July to August. Some interesting notes that he puts here is that the final race on the 2-mile layout at Club Speedway in Southern California. NASCAR had previously not given any indications on the timeline for converting the facility into short tracks, but it is now saying the February race there will be the last one on the current track. So they haven't fully announced, or confirmed, like he says, that that's going to happen. I remember there was doubts actually that they were going to turn it into a short track. There's people saying maybe we'll just repave it and not, but I think this is giving indication that apparently Jordan has learned that it will be the last one on the current track, and they still are looking to go ahead with the short track. If you guys don't remember what the short track is going to be at Auto Club, it's actually something really interesting, something that I think is going to be really cool. It's a mix of Bristol and Martinsville. So it's a half-mile short track with banking in the corners like Bristol, but straights as long as Martinsville, which to me would mean it's a very fast short track, like extremely fast short track. But I don't know. We'll see what that's like. It's definitely unique, combining two of the most famous short tracks in NASCAR into basically one track over in California. And obviously, since it's a 2-mile layout, the things you can do around the track as well is something that I'm actually very interested in, because you guys know me. I've always been saying that NASCAR races should have more of a, not festival feel, but there should be more things to do around the track, and whether that be stuff for the fans, activation areas, games for kids, yada yada yada. I just want more stuff around the track. And so if you're going to take this 2-mile layout and condense it into a half-mile track, everything around there, I want them, over the course of the next 5 to 10 years, to just develop it as much as possible and turn it into an event, turn it into a spectacle, not just a racetrack. There should be things around the track that should make you want to go. Other activities that are not just about the race. Yes, the race is great, and that's the main reason why you go to the event, but there should be other things that really get you excited to go to the event. And I feel like Auto Club has a perfect opportunity to do that in Southern California with the ability to use the land around the track and make it better. So that's just something that I really hope over the next 5 to 10 years that Auto Club Speedway turns into one of the best tracks in the country, not just for the racetrack that it is, but for the facility that it will hopefully become. The Chicago Street Course and North Wilkesboro are the two new venues on the Cup schedule. Chicago is hosting its first race on July 2nd, so it's going to be the new July 4th weekend. It's going to be the street race in Chicago, and the non-points All-Star race will be held at North Wilkesboro on May 21st. The 10-race Cup playoffs remain unchanged from 2022. The cutoff races will remain Bristol, the Roval, and Martinsville, with the championship finale still being Phoenix. Texas Motor Speedway will lose the All-Star race and will only host a single Cup race weekend for the first time since 2004. That is a massive W. And guess what, Texas? You stay as only one race date until you fix your damn track. Okay, that's it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear complaining. I don't want to hear anything. You stay with one race date until you fix your track. If it was me, I would take the races completely away from you, but that's not how it works. And the most disappointing news, in my opinion, is that the spring Martinsville Cup race shifts from Saturday night to Sunday afternoon. And you will see in the schedule when we get there in literally a second that I understand why they're doing this, and TV have a lot of evidence that Saturday night is just not good for them ratings-wise, money-wise, which is why they don't want to do it. But for me, guys, Saturday night racing in NASCAR has always been a staple point of my lifetime watching NASCAR. And when you look at the schedule and see how little Saturday night racing there is, makes me really sad. I really wish, the TV broadcasters didn't have that much power, and then NASCAR had a little bit of say. Listen, we have to have a few Saturday night races, because it is part of our history. It's just awesome. Saturday night racing is awesome, but I fully understand how, why people can't watch it as much as a Sunday afternoon race, and why the ratings are always lower than a Sunday afternoon race. Martinsville added lights to have night racing, and to already take it away at that point makes me really upset. Now, hopefully, as it should be this year, Martinsville, the fall race, will still end at night. It won't start at night, but it will still end at night, because obviously daylight savings ends and it gets darker quicker by the time the end of the Martinsville race ends. So now we're going to go into the schedule. I'm going to skip the rest of it because, again, I don't want to show everything that Jordan's worked on. So there are some other data points, but subscribe to The Athletic if you want to see that. And so they actually fixed it. It's been 10 minutes, guys. They already fixed the typo. So when I actually first looked at this, all of this, Sunday, it all said Saturday. So I was like, wait a minute, what the heck's going on? But yeah, so the first thing you'll notice, this is the first thing I want to touch on because I just talked about it. Look at the amount of Sundays. Sunday. Go down. Sunday. Where's the first Saturday night race? Saturday. Daytona. Do you see what I mean? You're telling me I have to go all the way here to get my first night race? Now, I think there probably is one other one. Coke 600 right here. Charlotte, that's probably a night race. Where is the other one? Is the first Darlington race a night race? I don't remember. There's a holiday. If one of these races falls on a holiday, guys, my awareness of holidays is so wrong, because obviously I do YouTube, so every day feels the same, and I never know what holidays where, because I haven't been in school recently, and I don't work a job where you get those days off, so like I don't have the awareness of when the holidays fall. But you still have the Coke 600 that will be a night race. But other than that, I mean, basically everything is excuse me, everything is a day race until you get to Daytona, and then you get to Bristol here, and then obviously this one right here should end at night, and hopefully the Miami one as well. I don't know if daylight savings changes at that point, but that one should also end around sunset / night, which is what I want. And by the way, this race day right here is absolutely chef's kiss beautiful. Homestead being right before Martinsville is amazing. And so let's go through the schedule again. Mostly everything is unchanged. So you'll see the Clash is still on the 5th of February, and it's still going to be that Budweiser shootout. The Daytona 500, I always hoped one day it would eventually fall on my birthday, but it seems like it never will. My birthday is February 25th, and it just seems like it's a little bit too early now. So Sunday, February 19th is the Daytona 500. I'll tell you guys which races I want to go to, and I'll try to go to. This is obviously, like, without a doubt, one of the races I do want to go to. I try to go to the Daytona 500 every year now, and so hopefully I'll go there. But I will say, I also would like to go here. I've never been to California, and so I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to go to the Clash at the Coliseum. Not mainly for the race, like the race is the race, but I've just never been to California. So I kind of want to go there before, and then like, maybe the next time I go to California will be the following year for Auto Club when the track has changed. But I do want to go to the Daytona 500, and then everything is basically the same. You get the West Coast stretch of Auto Club, Vegas, Phoenix. You go to Atlanta, Coda, Richmond, Bristol Dirt is still on the schedule, Martinsville, Talladega, Dover. You guys know it's very similar, and I actually quite like that it's similar, because when they changed the schedule a lot the last like few years, I always forgot like what the heck's next, because I was so used to the schedule growing up as a kid. So hopefully this schedule stays somewhat similar now, like the race dates stay similar, so I kind of know already what's coming, because you know when I grew up with like Texas being right after Talladega or something. It was just something that, you know, very interesting. So all the same. Then you go to the North Wilkesboro All-Star race. That's going to be amazing, honestly. Like I did say I want to go to there, so like yes, I want to go to Daytona. I want to see if I can go to the Coliseum, but after that, nothing until North Wilkesboro. Some of you guys did reach out to me on Twitter saying like if you want to go, I have some family relatives you can maybe help stay at, and I appreciate that. I will try to go. It's a long way away, guys. May 21st, it's September 14th. I still want to go to London in February as well, which actually puts this in doubt, because this is around the date where I do want to go to London, so to watch Arsenal, obviously, so I might not be able to go there. So I still got to get that trip planned. If I want to go to North Wilkesboro, I got to get that planned. I have really, like, I'm not a grassroots person. I've grown up in South Florida, like in the city my whole life, like the suburb area. So I've really never been to, like, the country of America, like the country part. So I've never really been to North Wilkesboro or that area. So that is something that I do want to go to. We'll see if I can. Charlotte, Worldwide Technology Raceway, Sonoma. Then the stretch of summer races still, to me, this is the weak point of the schedule. And I will explain why. So after Martinsville, right, you go to Talladega, Dover, Kansas, Darlington. North Wilkesboro technically is a short track all-star race, so that is the one change. Charlotte, WWT, Sonoma, Nashville, the Chicago Street Race, we will talk about in a second, but Atlanta, New Hampshire, Pocono, Richmond, Michigan, Indiana, like, there's just no short tracks. There's just no short track. That's always been my thing about the summer stretch, is that I feel like these set of races, Indianapolis Road Course should be the Brickyard 400 again. Again, with the new car, I think the Brickyard 400 should return. I didn't think it should return under Gen 6. But with the new race car, it should return. It should be a monument. They need to get that done as soon as possible. I don't want to hear about, oh, but you complained to make it to the road course. Yeah, that was with a much worse car. The Brickyard 400 needs to come back. I know it won't be the greatest race, the greatest spectacle, but it's still a historic race, and I want that race back. And the sooner, the better. So it won't happen next year, but it has to happen very, very soon. Someone has to get that done. That's one of the big errors on the schedule at the moment. But Michigan, Richmond, Pocono, New Hampshire, like this stretch right here in the summer is just so boring. Like it's always been like this. Sonoma, Nashville, Chicago Street Races definitely new. That livens up a little bit. Atlanta being a super speedway now does liven it up a little bit. But you can just see like this summer stretch can drag because there's no points battles, since there's, you know, obviously you have the playoffs And so the summer stretch is always one of the weak areas, in my opinion, of the schedule. And then it heats up right around Watkins Glen and the cutoff races. Daytona is the elimination race. And then the playoffs will continue as is. Darlington, Kansas, Bristol, Texas, Talladega, Roval, Vegas, Homestead, Martinsville, and Phoenix. So the races I will try to go to, lads, will be Daytona. If I don't go to London, which I'm going to probably go to London, the Clash. North Wilkesboro. Probably not Daytona in the summer because it will rain. Just guarantee it. Book it right now. Clip it. It's gonna rain. That'll be raced on a Sunday. It is what it is. And then after that, probably Homestead, Miami, of course. That'll be it. Maybe the championship race as well. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going this year to the championship race, so we'll see about that. Let me know what you guys think of the schedule. Remember, guys, to check out the giveaway on the pinned comment, the description down below. The giveaway, if you want to try and get VIP passes to the Talladega race and, you know, basically hang out with Brandon Brown and his Xfinity team for the whole day. You even get to stand on the grid. I don't even get to do that. Like when I get VIP passes to NASCAR races, you're not allowed to stand on the grid. You can only stand on the grid if you like are part of a sponsorship or have a hard card. So I don't even get to do that. If you guys win the giveaway, you literally get to stand on the grid for the national anthem and everything. So that's really, really cool. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you enter your first name, last name, email address, and follow 0FG on Instagram. Take care of yourselves. I will see you guys tomorrow. My voice held up better today. I'm getting a little bit better. Not 100%, but a little bit better. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.